The mind creates the world we see, and then it believes that the world it created is the truth.
Our perception of the world is shaped by our own mind, and sometimes we mistake our perceptions for reality. By becoming aware of our thoughts and beliefs, we can challenge and change them to create a different reality.
To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders.
When we quiet our mind, we become more receptive to the world around us.
In our willingness to let go of what we think we know, we create the space for miracles to occur.
By releasing our attachment to our beliefs and expectations, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and opportunities. This can lead to unexpected and miraculous outcomes.
The truth you believe and cling to makes you unavailable to hear anything new.
Being too attached to our own beliefs can prevent us from being open to new ideas and perspectives.
Wisdom is nothing more than the ability to live in the present moment, fully and completely.
Wisdom means being fully present in the moment, rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. By focusing our attention on the present moment, we can develop a deeper sense of awareness and understanding. This allows us to make wiser choices and live a more fulfilling life.
Love is not something you can give or receive, it's something you are.
Love is a state of being that comes from within, rather than something that we seek externally. By cultivating self-love and compassion, we can radiate love to those around us.
The mind is a beautiful servant, but a dangerous master.
Our mind can be a powerful tool, but it can also be destructive if we let it control us.
Peace doesn't require two people, it requires only one. It has to be you. The problem begins and ends there.
Finding inner peace begins with looking inward and taking responsibility for our own thoughts and actions.
When you let go of what you think should happen, you might be surprised by what does.
Letting go of our expectations can help us find new paths in life.
Happiness is an inside job.
Our own happiness comes from within and cannot be dependent on external circumstances.
Pain is not a punishment, pleasure is not a reward. They're just consequences.
Pain and pleasure are simply natural consequences of our actions, rather than punishments or rewards.
All fear is the fear of death, the fear of not surviving in some form.
Fear is often rooted in the fear of death, or the fear of losing something that we believe defines us. By becoming aware of our fears and facing them, we can overcome them and live a more fulfilling life.
The way you treat yourself sets the standard for others.
Treating ourselves with kindness and respect sets the tone for how others treat us.
The world is not happening to you. The world is responding to you.
The world around us is not happening to us, but rather responding to our own energy and actions. Our external reality is often a reflection of our internal reality. By changing our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, we can change the world around us.
Peace is the absence of judgment of self and others.
Peace can be achieved by letting go of judgments towards ourselves and others. By letting go of judgment and criticism, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and acceptance.
When you argue with reality, you suffer.
Resisting reality can cause unnecessary suffering. By accepting reality as it is, we can find peace and contentment even in difficult situations. Awareness teaches us to acknowledge and accept our experiences, rather than fighting against them.
The only way to change the world is to change the story we tell about it.
To create positive change in the world, we must change the narrative we tell ourselves and others about it. Our beliefs and perceptions shape our actions and the way we interact with the world. By shifting our mindset and telling a different story about the world, we can inspire new actions and behaviors that lead to positive change.
The end of suffering is the realization that there's no one to suffer.
Suffering often arises from our attachment to our ego, and the stories we tell ourselves about ourselves and the world. When we recognize that the ego is an illusion, and that the self is not a fixed, separate entity but rather an interdependent part of a larger whole, we can let go of our attachment to suffering and find peace in the present moment.
The mind that is open to everything is attached to nothing.
Being open to everything and attached to nothing can lead to greater peace of mind. This allows us to stay present and engaged with the world around us, and to be more receptive to new insights and growth.
Anything that happens is a gift, not because it's what we wanted, but because it's what we got.
When we approach life with a mindset of gratitude and acceptance, we can find meaning and purpose in even the most difficult experiences.